Hey family, hello butterflies. I am today doing a psychic intuitive reading on the missing 5-year-old Michael Vaughn. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. It's Baughn. And if I'm not, just saying uh, when you pronounce a person's name incorrectly, I can still get information about you. Please know that. The eyes are the ones to the soul, and but I know it can be very disrespectful when a person pronounce a person name incorrectly. So if I say anything incorrectly, well, pertaining to names, whatever, I say in advance, I apologize. But it does not determine whether we can receive information due to uh, misspelling of a name or pronouncing a name incorrectly, okay? But out of respect for this baby, I'm just gonna say Michael. I'm not even gonna say the last name, but many of you knows who I'm talking about. All right, family. So this baby was missing Tuesday. I believe it's 6:30 or 7:30 in the evening. Okay, and I believe it's in Idaho. I believe Fruitland, Idaho. So if I'm wrong, you can correct me down below. Correct me with love. I appreciate it. It's about this baby, and I'm just pretty much tuning in on 5-year-old missing Michael. Okay, I'm tuning in on him. This is all I need, really. Okay, let me just say that this is all I need. Oh, here's a picture. Okay, I'm just tuning in on this baby who is presently missing. And before I get started, family, I want to do a disclaimer. Your sister do not know everything, okay? I know this, and you know this. But maybe y'all come in here to be entertained, and not only that, to receive clarity about what's going on with this missing child. As I stated, this is for entertainment purpose only, and whatever you're going to see and hear, it is allegedly, but I am led by the Spirit. So that's all I want to say, and feel free to leave your comments. I welcome all comments. Everybody have a right to their opinion. Okay, I respect that. Just leave your message down there, stating your opinions with love. Okay, you must be in your heart space. Because if I pick up that you're not, I'm going to delete and block. I'm just saying, we all are grown here, and it's not about us. It's about this baby. And also, the parents did not ask me to do. The parents, family members, did not ask me to do this reading. I'm doing this from my heart. I'm sowing seeds of love. I'm just praying that whatever information comes to me, that it can be very beneficial as far as shedding light on this darkness that's surrounding this missing child. So that's all I really care about. And at the end of the day, when it comes to the clowns, the clowns always come out to play. They're just how the clowns are. You gotta love the clowns. I give them my silence. Okay, I rock this shirt very proudly. I give them my silence. Okay, not my energy. Okay, because I know my power, and that's staying silent. So let's get with this right here. First, family, I meditated on this child. Okay, and don't worry, I'm gonna watch what I say. Okay, I had to be mindful of that. Because family members can be watching, so I'm gonna watch what I say. I have not seen a picture of Michael's mother. I have not. All I did, I looked at his picture, 5-year-old Michael. I looked at his picture and I just meditated on him. Okay? You let the spirit do the talking, as far as what I'm picking up on. And I used my missing backup deck. And also I used sorry about that. I like this deck also. It's called Sacred Rebel. Okay, I use this also, okay? Because I wanted a little clarity what I was picking up in the spirit about this missing child. Okay, now let me say this real quick. Um, Before I even got started, because the spirit realm knows all things, and it's like even though we know tomorrow's not promised to us, but the simple fact that there are things that are going on pretty much like ahead of time, shall I say, and the spirit realm knows all about it. Let me just say that. And the fact that I was just thinking about this child, I felt like sick to my stomach. I felt sick to my stomach. Like, oh, what's that about? That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Because I was feeling that. I was feeling like this when that pertaining to some as well. Okay, uh, this is another missing child. Right, she's 5 years old. And ironically, this child is 5 years old. So I was feeling kind of sick to my stomach. I felt nauseous. Okay. By me being an empath, I pick up on things like that. And I wasn't feeling nervous thinking about him, but it was my intentions, to do a reading to get an idea of what's going on, you know, as far as the background scenario of this child being missing. But I was picking up on feeling sick to my stomach and nauseous, you know. I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, was this child, drugged or, you know, I feel like I was picking up on something about the child. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, um, I want to share um, the information I received from my missing deck. Okay. Also, the information that I received from my other backup deck that I just showed many of you. And then I'm going to also jump on this deck right here, seeking additional clarity. Y'all see that? That's right. That's my disclaimer. Okay, but for all the clowns that comes out to play, but I'm going to be using this last. Okay, just receiving just a little additional clarity about the individual. Let me say this real quick. I sense that this child did not know the perpetrator. I will say that because this information has come to me twice, as far as me using my backup missing deck as well as me using my pendulum. Okay, and so this is what I'm picking up. So the baby boy Michael, I'm sensing he did not know this individual. I'm sensing this individual is a male also, okay, that has taken part as far as abducting this child. This popped up, okay, paranormal, unknown, phantom. But what stands out is unknown, okay, concerning um, 5-year-old Michael. I sense that he does not know this individual, okay, that's just what I'm trying to make. Also, what popped up, whoever this perpetrator is, they are a obsessed individual. Okay. I wasn't sure if I'm going to show this card, but I'm going to show it anyway. Okay. It just says in the wood, covered up, whatever that means. Okay, family. I let me be the judge when it comes to that. I'm not going to dive too deep in that. But at the end of the day, I'm sensing the child is in the woods somewhere hidden. Okay. This individual that took this baby, and I'm calling him a baby because he's 5 years old. All right, he has a mental illness. He has a mental illness as well as a mental conflict. Okay, this individual, okay, he is known to do drugs. Hold on, family. All right, I apologize. I had to pause real quick. My little queen came in asking mommy a question. But anyway, person took drugs. I'm sensing the individual is known for doing drugs, okay? Whatever that means to the individual. Let me just say that. Um, this popped up too. Interesting. Accident, no one was around. So the individual took the child in a very secluded location. Let me just say that. Isolated place. Let me just say that. I'm sensing it was some type of accident. This is what I'm picking up. I'm picking up this person could have been a pedophile, and I'm not through. I'm jumping the gun. Let me finish with this first, okay? Biological mother, question biological mother. There's more to the story. Now, I don't sense the mother is involved. Let me just say that. I don't sense the mother is involved. That's just what I sense, okay? But is there more to the story? Yes, indeed, because I'm sensing that, well, this speaks for itself. See that? If the mom is known for social media, okay? I feel like this person befriended her on social media. Not saying that there's any kind of love interest, but you know how you befriend people, you put them on your friends list. Um, I'm saying this how this person may have connected as far as with the mom on social media, okay? So I would say check the phone, her phone, hypothetically, maybe not, but just saying check her computer, okay? Um, to get an idea who this individual could be. 'Cause as I stated also, I feel that this person is a sexual offender and they might not be registered. You know, it's a lot of them that are not registered, okay? People with a clown mask very good. That's how they get close to you, okay? They put on the mask. But I'm sensing that this person, because this card did pop up, that she met the person online, but it would pretty much probably, as associate, just somebody that you befriend, shall I say. And if the mom saw the person, she would definitely have an idea. Oh yeah, I know who that person is. I truly feel like she would have an idea who this person could be. But anyway, little did she know this person is obsessed. Okay, the obsessed individual. They get right here. They know this person. I'm sensing the mom may have an idea who this person could be. Okay, and this person lacks empathy, and that's not good. Okay, this person lacks empathy. But is the mom involved? No, I'm not sensing she's involved. A lot of times it's guilt due to association, hooking up the wrong people, befriending the wrong people, and you don't really know these people and they are cuckoo. Let me just say that they get obsessed over you. And, allegedly, he could have been, admiring her or, a lot of times people put their children pictures up on social media. So, you know, obsessed is obsessed. Okay, it doesn't really have to be the mom. It could just be what they see. You know, as far as images that you're putting up. And if this individual is attracted to children, well, hey. And let me say this also. I do sense that the individual took the child with the intentions to, um, like a sexual assault. But I'm sensing the child was not sexual assaulted. I'm sensing that something happened, some type of incident um, that had happened. I want to watch out what I say. I'm sensing that maybe the child maybe had ingested something due to the fact this person is known to, trip, shall I say, on substance or drugs, shall I say. I don't know if the child was given these substance. A lot of times they do that to loosen people up, if you know what I mean. But anyway, let me share this real quick, family. I'm not gonna make this video that long. I'm just, I'm giving a minute to do my little intuitive feedback of what I'm picking up in this case. Um, this suspect, okay, this what popped up. You see that? This popped up. And we know the owl is all knowing, the owl is wise, right? And the owl is always watching. Ain't that right? The owl be looking when you think the owl is not looking, okay? And the owl can be a prey. Yes, indeed. This says, be the hunter, not the hunted. That's this individual state of mind. I am the hunter, not the hunted. Okay? That's how this individual think. Okay? They see themselves as the hunter. All right? It's a state of mind. Also, what popped up is this right here. This is one who's trying to juggle. Okay? It says, what do you feel? This comes upside down. This person don't feel anything. It's like they're numb. Okay? It's like they're numb. Okay? Thinking things through, which way to go. This person didn't think things through. Okay? They just reacted. They didn't think things through. Okay? I think I'm gonna say this one last. Um, right here. Focus on the light. Focus on the light. From your heart, your attentions grows the light. This comes upside down. This person was not focusing on the light, okay? At the end of the day, this card's speaking about somebody who's, wants no part of the light and They like being in the dark. They like being in the dark, okay? And they focus on the darkness, and they pretty much want no part of the light, okay? They're not trying to expand their light. Let me just say that. They enjoy the things of the darkness, and they enjoy being in the dark, okay? Like a clown wearing a mask. And you know the clown get very close to you because they're very friendly. Isn't that right? The next card is this. You see that? That's right, the clown. This says sacred fool. Sacred fool. Okay. This card says rebel cannot be controlled. Interesting. A rebel that cannot be controlled. And a sacred fool. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to real quick just do a quick general reading. Okay. I feel like I said a whole lot of. I'm just praying this child will be found. I do sense that he will be found. I'm praying that he will be found alive. But what I was picking up in my spirit, that feeling, I don't like that feeling. But I'm going to just let the spirit do the talking, okay? That's 5-year-old Michael right there. He kind of remind you of the other missing, well, he's deceased, now, but he kind of reminds me of Cash, maybe Cash a little bit. Maybe the disappearance of Michael. Okay. Hold up 1 minute, family. I'm going to just leave this up there. I feel a need to leave this up here. Ooh. All right, fam, I'm going to stop right here. As I stated, I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to get to the point, okay? Just seek a little clarity on the situation. The first card is a truth card. This card represents judgment. Okay. When this card is upward, it speaks about one receiving the truth as well as one receiving clarity. Okay. According to the spirit, many of you are receiving the truth and clarity today. Now, please know it's like a puzzle. You got to put the pieces together. Okay, family? You have to put the pieces together. But this card speaks about receiving the truth. Okay. And this card is the light. Okay. When a child, I'm not gonna say just a child, when people go missing, okay, when this card pops up, it's my hands are just cold. That I, I'm doing this case and my hands are cold as ice. Wow. Here it is, 93 degrees. But anyway, um, when I do missing cases, family, when certain cards pop up, they're for me like a clarity and an indicator that the person is not no longer with us. You know, it's like his spirit has transitioned, moved on into the light. But this card also represents renewal of life and contentment and growth. Let me just say that, okay? This renewal of life, you know, um, speaks for itself, okay? This is someone who's in the spotlight, and as well as they're moving towards the light, okay? Then this card is upside down. Now, let me say this. I did mention the mom, right? I still sense I'm not really picking up on anything about the mom right now as far as her involvement. All I'm picking up with her right now is it's somebody she may know, and it would be good for the authorities to check her social media. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, as far as maybe befriending somebody, and this individual is unstable. But anyway, uh, this right here is two individuals. Okay, it could be a couple, but it's two individuals um, that are not in harmony. Okay, something jumped off between these two. Okay, something jumped off between these two. I don't know if Michael Mom is married. I don't know if Michael Mom has a boyfriend. Um, I have not checked into all of that. Okay, I just saw maybe what I think it was like a 1 minute and a couple of seconds news feed about this child that's presently missing. Okay, and they want people to come out and try to do a search on the 29th of, of this month. As far as trying to find this child. Let me say this. All I know is this is significant because this is two individuals. It can be two males, it can be two females, a male and a female, but this is two individuals that has fallen out due to a disagreement or argument, and they are not in harmony. Okay, and they can be two friends. Let me just say that, or two associates. But this plays a big part as far as the other individual that's involved. Okay, that has fallen out with the other. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. Thank you to my guides. Thank you to my ancestors. Thank you to my angels, my angel Michael. This is deception and envy. This plays a big part right here. Well, this is saying everything is not what it seems. There's more to the story, and I do believe that. But from the perspective of when this card pops up, okay, by this child being missing, and I do sense this child did not know the individual, but I sense the mom may know. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Some associates, just somebody she may know due to social media. Okay, and people can track you down. Please know that, especially when you put a lot of your business on social media. Pictures or whatever the case may be. They just have a way of knowing where you are. But anyway, when this card comes out, it speaks about deception, somebody who's being very secretive. Okay, and could possibly be jealous. Okay, let me just say that. But deception plays a big part. This is someone who's very secretive. When this card pops up concerning the missing, what comes to mind is how well do you know the person? Are they telling you everything? Are you receiving all the facts? Okay, when I get this card, that's what pops up in my spirit. Okay, allegedly, if the mom knows the individual due to just, social media, chit chat, communicating with somebody, how well did she know this individual? Why did they tell her everything? Is she receiving all the facts? You know, is this person coming off as a clown? Okay, trying to get real close to you. All right. What I'm reading up on this card, I want many of you to receive clarity concerning deception. Give me a minute. Okay, have ears to hear. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you're aware of and understand all the facts before continuing. You work hard. Don't let others take from you what is rightfully yours. Okay? Somebody took mama's baby. Okay? This baby belongs to mama, not them. Okay? You work hard. Don't let others take from you what is rightfully yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments. This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes, or when plans that you're undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you have envisioned. Have a plan B as a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. Use this card as a reminder to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. So, also, what I get with this right here is how we carry ourselves on social media. We have to be mindful of what we put out on social media because a lot of times things can backfire on you. If you know what I mean, especially when it comes to too much information about oneself, putting certain pictures out there about our children, just letting people get too close to you. Period. Okay. And by this saying deception, this person is wearing a mask. And I'm always saying the clown, because the clown loves to get close to you. The clown is always smiling. The clown looks innocent, but the clown is disturbed and has a mental illness. Let me just say that. Hurt people, and that's the clown, okay? So anyway, this person got a little too close. Somehow they were able to get a little too close, okay, to mom or this child, for this child to have been taken. I do not think that the child knew the individual at all. Let's see. This card is upside down, upward. This is the solar plexus card. This card is I can. Okay? Right here is I can't. Whatever that means. Give me a minute. Okay, I just want confirmation. The individual that took Michael, they are saying I can't. So they were contemplating about it, you know. Um, they had time to think about their decision. Okay. But right here they give up the vibration, I can't. But they did. Okay, for whatever reason, they did. So they were contemplating on it. Okay. Like the clown sitting back watching, observing. Because the clown feel like they can't be controlled, okay? Excuse me. The next card is upside down. This is obstacles and challenges. Okay? This is someone who's presently dealing with the obstacles and challenges. All right? Upside down, you could say it's the opposite of somebody dealing with obstacles and challenges, but also upside down represents a power struggle. Okay, rightfully so. This child was taken against his will, so it was a power struggle. Okay, this child was snatched. That was a power struggle. I don't know where this child was when they were taken. I don't know if they were in their home and this child was taken against their will or they were outside playing, but there was a power struggle. Okay. The next card is memories of love. I don't like seeing this card because when it comes to the missing, it's like confirmation that the child might not be with us. Okay, this is someone who's at a vigilant. They're at a vigilant and they're thinking about their loved ones who's no longer with them. Okay, all I'm doing isn't showing you the card. I'm interpreting the card. That's all I'm doing. A lot of times the background speaks volume. Where the child could be. This is water in the background. But I'm sensing the child could be in the woods somewhere, hidden in the woods. Okay, hidden and covered up in the woods. That's what I'm picking up more than anything. And maybe water is around. But anyway, getting back to this is memories of love. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, the clown is talking, family. Remember when I got down here? Go back, go back. Remember, I put this here, right? I had stopped shuffling my cards. I put this here, and then I put this down here. These cards. This is the last. Let me see. Well, it's not the last row, but it's one of the cards that are on this last row. Okay, see right here in this space. Look what the clown is saying. This is the base chakra card. The clown is saying, "I have." It's like they're boasting. They got away with something. They're saying, I have your child. They're boasting about what they did. They're saying, I have. Silly rabbit. The next card is upside down. This is triumph and success. I am praying there will be triumph and success in this matter. That baby Michael, 5-year-old Michael, will be found alive. Okay. Not only that he will be found, but he will be found alive. Okay. That's what I'm praying for. But this card is upside down. It could mean that he may not be found, or it could mean that he will be found, but he might not be found alive. Okay, it's one or the other. Or it could be for the Joker. Who knows? It could be for the Joker. Time is up. You know, they're coming for you. Okay, there will be no victory and success as far as you getting away with it. Okay, it's how you look at this card. But when I get this card being upside down, it's not a good omen at all. Okay, it's not a good omen at all. Let's hope that it's not good omen for the Joker, okay? The clown. Then this card is upside down. This card right here is awareness. This is someone who's aware of what's going on around them, okay? They are aware of what's going on around them. This is someone who is not. He was not aware of the situation. He didn't know what was going to jump off, okay? Maybe Michael did not know what was going to jump off. He wasn't operating in awareness. Maybe Michael, I sense, didn't know the suspect, okay? The next card is emotional withdrawal. Okay. This is someone who's moving away from emotional withdrawal, somebody who is moving away from something or someone. Okay. And as you see, it's really how you look at it. You see this person in pain, they hurting. They could be dealing with a heartbreak, a loss, a breakup, but they are to themselves and they're trying to deal with their way, but they are isolating themselves. They're moving away from people. Okay, um, that's not positive at all. Um, For some reason, I feel like this is pertaining to the suspect. Now, why would the suspect be feeling a emotional withdrawal is beyond me. Okay? All I know is they're giving off I have, okay? The vibration of I have. Because this is someone who's moving away from a situation. Okay? It's like they don't want to be close and they're trying to back away and they don't want to be a part of something. Like it's like they want to deal with things, the situation, as far as just getting away from people. But anyway, I didn't mean to be the judge here. Okay, all I'm doing is showing you the cards. This is moving. This is emotional withdrawal. Okay, and a lot of times people like this, I mean, they really don't want to feel. Okay, they do not want to feel, and they really want to be numb. Let me just say that you want to be numb if I due to dealing with their emotions. Yeah, suffering in silence. You could say this could be the family members, going through the motion due to the fact that their loved one is missing, shall I say. But suffering in silence is popping up also. Someone is suffering in silence. And it could be a mental suffering in silence, okay? This is one of the last cards that were on the bottom that I pulled. So it could be pertaining to the suspect, okay, due to what has transpired. And maybe it wasn't their intention to harm the child. For some reason, I'm picking up as an accident. That's popping up in my spirit more than anything. Um, I don't know if this child ingested something or the suspect gave this child something to relax them and maybe gave them too much or whatever. Because I tell you, I was feeling very nauseous and sick to my stomach. Let me just say that. But then it could be pertaining to something else. I wasn't picking up on anything as far as a weapon was used, pertaining this child. But anyway, um, and I don't know if the suspect was trying to get back at the mother for whatever reason. I don't know why I said that. It just popped up in my spirit. I feel like things went to the left. Okay, things just went to the left for whatever reason. But anyway, this is suffering in silence. The next card is upside down. This is universe card. Okay, when I get this card, when it comes to the missing, a lot of times, this could, a lot of times, this gives me clarity that the person's no longer with us. I'm still believing that things are going to turn out a-okay, family. Okay, no matter what. I just want this child to be found no matter what. Let me just say that I'm still hoping for the best. This card represents completion and fulfillment. Okay, upside down is the opposite of completion and fulfillment. And it's kind of like somebody was trying to accomplish something, but something had happened that caused a disruption, and they weren't able to complete or fulfill something that they was trying to do. That's pretty much what I'm getting from this. Okay, and also you can look at it that something did happen to this child. Like this child life was just taken too soon, before that time. But anyway, this represents the opposite of completion and fulfillment. The next card is upside down. Upward, this is a heart chakra card. This card represents I love. This is somebody who's saying I love, okay? Upside down, somebody is saying I don't love. It doesn't necessarily have to be I don't love this baby. It can be I don't love a situation or someone, okay? The next card is upside down. This right here is firm foundation. When this card is upward, it represents someone that has a strong family foundation. They feel love, they feel security, they have a strong family bond. Family is close. You name it, the resources are there. Okay, this card is upside down. Now, it's pretty much how you choose to look at this card, family. You can look at it from two ways. But this card being upside down, it represents a shaky foundation. Okay, a foundation that's not built on a solid rock, shall I say? A foundation that's not that doesn't have a strong security background, or the family structure is weak. Okay, the financial end could be weak, or just the family structure can be weak. Period. The family structure can be broken. Okay, that's what this card can. That's what this card represents. Okay, it's how you look at it, whether it be financial or just from a personal perspective, due to the family structure. Um, this is not me saying this. This popped up. Okay, so spirit wants us to see this for whatever reason. Okay, and maybe this is how the individual see the family, but it popped up for a reason. Okay. This is the last card. This is victory and success. So by this being the last card, I am praying that this child will be found. I do sense that this child will be found. How this child will be found, only time will tell. But I am sensing that he will be found. Okay, and hopefully, Lord's willing, he will be found alive. Okay. Um, just the way I was feeling, it wasn't very hopeful. And some of these cards didn't look very hopeful either. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just hold on to this right here, victory and success. Hopefully this child will be found, okay, safely and on time. Safely and on time. I'm going to real quick read up on this card because I want many of you to receive clarity when it comes to suffering in silence because it does have additional meaning. Let me just say that. The number 9 denotes completion. Are you finally ready to let go of those limiting negative beliefs? Or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of worry, despair, and sense of hopelessness, a positive new way or path will be shown to you. This card follows trapped in fear. And that's someone who has a mental conflict family. That's someone who has the inability to get off the merry-go-round way of thinking negative, having fear-based thoughts. Okay? They're dealing with a mental conflict. Something that's constantly playing in their heads and they can't shake it. Okay? This card follows trapped in fear. The number 8 mental card, when your fears are confronted, your mental anguish will continue. This is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and the power of the Spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you, but you must take the first step towards healing and let go of the mental distress. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out for help that's available. Clown. Reach out for help that's available. So you could say this could be the mother or the family member that's suffering in silence because their loved one is presently missing. But I'm sensing this right here is the suspect. This person has a mental conflict. They have a mental illness, okay, and whatever's going on in their head, okay, is doing a job on them, okay. As this card says, the suspect is a sacred fool, a rebel. The suspect in their mind is like they are a rebel and they can't be controlled, okay? And also the suspect is saying, I have, okay? Like they're boasting about it. And whatever this means, this is two individual, lack of harmony, something jumped out between these two. It could be an argument. It could be maybe allegedly, I'm obsessed over you. And but the other one saying, I don't want you, I don't see you like that. Whatever the case may be, something jumped off here, okay? And the little clowns show their head, okay? They're saying, I have. All right, they're saying, I have. And they were contemplating, because this is I can. They would contemplate in their heads, okay, oh, I don't know if I want to do this, I don't know if I want to do this, but they end up doing it. They end up taking the child, okay? They end up doing it. They end up doing what they said they wasn't going to do. Let me just say that. And deception playing a big part. So, uh, yeah, there's deception in this scenario and secrets. Okay, someone is being very deception as well. Excuse me. That's interesting how my throat is irritating me. I hope this child is not strangled. But anyway, there's deception in this story, and also somebody being very secretive. Okay, and that's the clown. The clown was able to get real close because they were wearing the mask. Okay, this person was not telling somebody, and I'm assuming it could be the mom allegedly, were not telling all the facts. Okay, they were being very secretive and keeping things from mom. Okay, or whomever in the family that they end up getting close to in order to get so close to this child to take this child. But I'm holding on to this victory and success, okay? This child will be found. I'm holding on to this victory and success that the clown will be caught, okay? That's what I'm holding on to. And please know whatever you're hearing is not my opinion. All I'm doing is interpreting the cards. I'm just led by the Spirit. I'm praying that the truth will come to the light. Say truth. May the truth come to the light. That's all I care about, okay? It ain't about me. It's about 5-year-old missing Michael. Okay, I want Michael to be found in on time. That's all I care about. So I thank you for your love. As far as watching, because you didn't have to watch, I thank you for your love, and as well as for supporting my channel. And let's keep baby Michael Vaughn. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. Let's keep him in our prayers and send lots of love and light his way, and pray that darkness will be shed on this. I'm sorry. Pray that light will be shed over the darkness, okay? That light will expose the darkness. And it will. It will. Please know that. So this is my take on maybe Michael. I'm not going to say whether he is deceased or not. I know what I'm picking up, okay? But I'm going to just let time reveal. Let me just say that. And when he will be found, I do sense that he will be found, but it will be in the Most High God divine timing, okay? I'm not going to put no time on it. I just want him to be found, period, okay? And I'm praying for the family, lifting the family up in prayer, praying your loved one will be found. And anybody disagree with this reading, just look at it as entertainment, okay? And see your way out peacefully. To the rest of you, I love you, I appreciate you, and thank you for watching, and bye for now.